It is Friday, which typically means, it's unfortunate. Stuff to play. But it does mean that a lot of stuff is coming in the game. Whether we have two working hands or not, a lot of stuff. Signature Series update in the game today. Leave a like down below. It's easy to keep my thumb in this position. And let's go. Let's talk about the brand new content out in the game today. Brand new Signature Series David Wright, a part of the Signature program. Wow. How special. Justin Morneau. You'll notice a theme here. There is lots of twins that came out today. Maybe they did it because they feel bad that we're I was going to say AAA team. I think the St. Paul Saints could beat the Twins right now. Half our team was Saints 2 weeks ago until they had to be elevated because we traded every fucking player on the team. But that's besides the point. There's content today. Justin Morneau. He's okay. He'll look better with the Twins boost, of course. I really do like this wing, and I met him. He was very cool to meet. Did you know he was roommates with Joe Mauer? Andy Pettit, did you know he used steroids? 5-pitch mix, 4-seam cutter, sinker, 12-6 and a slider. I've been a big fan of his card, a big proponent. Remember that 88 that I was so up and at him about? He punched my ticket to the World Series like 3 times, which is pretty cool. I expect this one will also be pretty solid. Lots of good cards in the game, of course, but he's just another. There is a Signature Series pack. That's pretty cool. It's pack card, pack card art. They've been cooking the graphics team, like that Pete Alonso that came out recently. Here's another Met, David Wright, Captain America. Same sort of Beltron look on that signature card. I got to admit, these ones look so much cooler. That have the pop, the color in the background just looks more special than, a white room. That's kind of scary, kind of off-putting. This feels right at home, and these stats could be right at home at third base for you. This is one of the best cards in the game. This looks like Beltron, except he's a righty. Maybe in a different life, a Hall of Famer for David Wright. Man, was he good when he was healthy. Contact about maxed out. The power's fantastic. 120 clutch, 96 fielding at 3B, 87 speed, 90 steal, 88 arm. Remember, look back to the video where we talk about the out of position Bible. 3Bs can usually play first base. Usually just first base. You could put him up the middle, especially with that kind of fielding. We'll see. There's moment challenges, of course, as always. 5 of them to earn points. There's PXP. No double PXP on today. There is double XP. I don't care. Can we get PXP? I think that helps a lot more than the XP. Put the P in the XP, please. Come on. Signature Series stats. It's like every other program. It's pretty simple, usually, how to get that done. Oh, that's a spoiler right there. And what do you know? There is a Signature Series collection. You thought there was going to be an update without a collection today, didn't you, Squidward? Well, you're wrong. Here's the brand new pack. There's a lot of cards in there, not maybe as many as some of the updates, but 99. Bernie Williams. Are you feeling the burn? You should. Holy shit. Is this not Carlos Beltran right there? That's a really good card. I like the Bernie swing. He's got dead red, breaking ball, first pitch hitter, some of the best perks in the game. Maxed out contact, maxed out clutch. Good power. 80 speed, gold shield, defense and center. Of course, he does not have he can play corners. He can play left and right. He'll lose 4 fielding. The same penalty as the secondary. I wish they would just put it on the card so it doesn't just confuse everybody. Jake Arrieta, 5-pitch mix, sinker, slider, 4-seam curveball, and a circle change. That's pretty good. A lot of people like the Arrieta earlier on in the year. 114, hit 9. Of course, he has a no-hitter under his belt with the Cubs there. 103 K, 100 BB, 109 pitch clutch. All the per 9s, 100 plus. This could be another really good pitcher in the game. Again, we talk so much about all the best guys happen to be southpaws. Well, we've gotten a lot of good righties recently, like with Kluber, Ubaldo Jimenez, Jake Arrieta, Justin Verlander. John Donaldson will come soon, and he'll change all of that. Here's Reggie Sanders, a brand new legend this year. That's not bad. 125, 110 against lefties, and then 100, 100 against right. Vision is solid at 84. 100 clutch, a little bit on the lower side for some of these. Pretty good, though, overall. 99 Reggie Sanders. He had that collection card for the Reds early on this year, which was actually pretty surprisingly good. So give him a shot because he should be pretty cheap. Never mind. $60K. It's a hefty price. How much are Arrieta? 120? 150? Okay. Prince Fielder. Big Prince. Oh, man, was he fun to watch back in the day. 116, 125 against righties. 100, 100 weak side, lefty. Kind of looks identical to Reggie Sanders, just a lefty. The speed also does not look quite like Reggie Sanders. Prince is a big boy, but he could kind of run, you know? Prince hit for the cycle at what I believe, right? Am I making that up? Was that a fantasy of mine? Pretty good for Prince Fielder. We got Mark Davis. Honestly, it was a pretty good card earlier on in the year. The 85 one that he had the multiplayer path. The mix might not look the most special to you. The mechanics, how he releases that ball, left-handed slot, really good. He's going to have about maxed out hit per 9 and pitch clutch, 112 K per 9. Give him a shot. He's going to be one of the best lefty arms in the arm bar, in my opinion. You got Matt Cain threw a perfect game for the Giants back in the day there. 5-pitch mix, including a sinker. 101 hit 9, 100 BB9, lower on the K per 9, not super high velo. You know, kind of like, all right, you know, he's decent. Mike Lowell here for the Marlins. 103, 91 against righties, 112, 118. Crushes lefties. He's pretty solid all the way around. Even these cards are going for 15K. That's kind of a bunch. Tony Clark, Tony the Tiger, switch hitter with a bunch of stats both ways. He's going to be fun. Excellent S-tier swing, if you will. With bad ball hitter, first pitch hitter, dead red, that's pretty good. So these cards are all in packs. This one that's in the store right here, it's tiered a little bit differently than the normal ones, of course, which is the like deluxe, premier, and ultra. I think that's how it's structured. You do get some points if you did do the pack collection. You don't have to pretty much do the moment challenges. Put these guys, Morneau, Pettit, Signature Series cards, put them on your team, and get stats. These are just with any players. Those are pretty general. The program really should not take you that long. There is, of course, a collection today, as you would have figured, featuring 2 new cards, Darren O'Day and Jorge Posada. The 91 O'Day, man, was he good. And this one is only better. Maxed out hit per 9, pitch clutch, nearly maxed out K9, 104 BB9. He's going to be a menace. He's going to be really good. Slider, sinker, four-seam, circle, changeup. Pretty much the most accurate pitcher in the game with a very funky delivery. He's tough. And then 15 cards. Do we have a Cal Raleigh replacement? Is the big dumper getting dumped? Maybe. I don't know. Posada is a very good swing. 116, 125 contact. The power is like noticeably a drop off from Cal Raleigh. 90 vision, 120 clutch. The fielding is slightly better. It doesn't really mean much for in-game purposes. He does not have catcher pop time. In my mind, it's even. Speed, 50. It's a little bit better than Cal. Pick which one you'd prefer. This is a collection. He's harder to get than Cal Raleigh. But I think he's on par. I really do. I think that Posada is going to be right up there with Super Cal. So 15 cards is the price you got to pay to get him. There's currently, all these cards aren't quite good to display because there's also a mini season. We should probably talk about that. But factoring those cards in, I'm not exactly sure how many that marks. Well, there's 3 there. You see the Morneau, you see the David Wright. So there's 4, 8, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you can skip not many to get 15 for Posada. I guess you could skip, 2 is what you can skip. So not a lot. Obviously, Beltran is not a requirement, but man, you're going to like to have him. Corey Kluber, sitting at $35K on the market. I'm not really sure if his price moved significantly or not. But there you go. There's the new program in the game. And there's actually another new program in the game featuring, guess who? Luke Keeschel. How about that? Man, do they feel sorry for the Twins here. Brand new August Spotlight. Hard to say that he's not deserved it. Man, has he been good since he's become a Twin. Andrew Kittredge. Honestly, pretty solid 4-pitch mix. You know, would like to have 5, but that's a pretty good reliever. Jerickson Profar does get first base secondary. That's a nice addition. Yeah, the power not quite as high as last year, you know, when he was taking steroids, but pretty good. Of course, had that great catch, 99 fielding and reaction, robbing a home run, 51 speed though. It's not great. Luke Keeschel, come on. Show me the goods. Man, is that pretty good. I like it. 120 contact against righties, 105 contact against left, 107 power right, 97 power left, 100 vision, 120 clutch, 80 speed, 99 steal, yet to get thrown out in his big league career. No quirks, say it with me, because the game blows chunks. Please fix the quirk system. It's dog shit. That's putting it nicely. There's some new cards in packs. Abner Uribe for the 12 consecutive win Brewers. Congrats on the free burgers. Milwaukee, sinker slider 4-seam. Not the best mix in the game here. Outlier 1 on that sinker. Maxed out, hitting K per 9 and pitch clutch. Yeah, I'm still not moved. You got to have a change up there, especially for the elites online. Get sweaty this time of the year. The temps drop. The competition only raises in MLB The Show. Dalton Varsho, good contact. Great power right. Maxed out clutch. Maxed out fielding and reaction. Pretty fun Varsho card, even though he is born in Wisconsin. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. there. Hit a home run last night for those D-backs. 110 power against right. Not a bad card. Of course, he had the good Color Storm one earlier this year. There we go. Finally, somebody from Minnesota. That's more what we're talking about. Switch hitter, Isaac Collins, maybe Rookie of the Year in the National League. Making some noise there. Been playing really good ball, as the whole Milwaukee Brewers club has. Once again, maxed out fielding and reaction. Kind of noticing a trend there. Pretty fun card. Then you've got CJ Kayfis for the Guardians, who've almost been playing as well as the Brewers. They've really clawed themselves out of the depths of hell, out of a gambler's low from Clase and Ortiz there. The Guardians are a half game out of a playoff spot right now. Watch out, Yankees. Kayfis looks pretty solid overall. Good hitting stats. You probably don't need me to tell you how to get this stuff done. It's moment challenges. It's missions. It's stats. It's the same thing that you've done every time before. There's going to be a lightning card coming at some point. Still 3 drops away. There's an extreme moment. Every extreme moment is just hit 3 home runs. You could maybe offer a little bit more creativity there, perhaps. Let's take a look at the brand new mini season that is out in the game today, where you can work towards yet another twin. That being Johan Santana. I don't have the best zoom for that. Sorry, we got to do with what we can. But yeah, there is a couple of new cards that you're going to see here. DJ the Mayhew, Don Baylor. You get a Signature Series choice pack. Okay, that's nice. Tally 5 home runs. With DJ the that would be tough if it was just DJ. But luckily, Don Baylor, 87 champ for the Twins, is going to help you. There is a few repeatable missions, 32 hits, 5-pack bundle. That's pretty nice. 45 strikeouts. Get a deluxe pack. You get another signature pack at 104 runs. That's pretty good. 85 plus Lime Series Diamond pack as well. And you work your way up to Johan Santana. Of course, people don't have those done yet, but there is still ways to look at them. Look up D Generation X. Shout out Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And more. There's more to them, too. Kevin Nash. I think there's more. For sure. X-Pac, I think. Yeah. Razor Ramon, that's the guy I was thinking of. DJ LeMahieu, great contact, of course, won a couple of batting titles for the Rockies. 99 fielding, 99 reaction. Every card has it, apparently. Not a ton of power there for DJ, but he's never really had it. We'll look at Don Baylor, who's going to get a 99. I really did like the collection card as a platoon bat earlier on. This one, a little bit more balanced. Not as good against lefties, but is going to be able to hold his own against lefties this time. He's actually, he's going to hold his own against righties, is what I meant to say. 95 speed is pretty fun. Can play first and quarter outfield. It's not a bad card at all. I really did like the swing. He's got dead red first pitch hitter. That's one I might take a look at for sure. But what I really came here for, of course, is Johan Santana, 99 overall. It should have been a 3-time back-to-back-to-back Cy Young. Bartolo Colon did not deserve it. I'm sorry. I know we love Big Sexy. I don't. 4-seam, circle change, slider, sinker, cutter. Beautiful 5-pitch mix. I think this is going to be one of the best pitchers in the game. 100 hit per 9, 108 K per 9, 96 BB with 107 pitch clutch. That's pretty good. That's going to play for sure. Really excited to get Johan. Unfortunately, the only way to get him mini season. So it's going to take time for sure, especially kind of in the dog days of the game. I wish this is something that they would take a page out of like Diamond Quest. You can sell J.R. Richard. You can sell Paul Molitor. If you don't want to play through it, you don't have to, and you don't feel like you're missing out. You got to go play 4 hours to get Johan Santana. A lot of time to put in, especially when we're kind of at the end of things here. There was a roster update. We should talk about that, where they did finally take a look at speed, defense, and pitch mixes, but also hitting as well. We'll remove ourselves from the screen here. We'll try and go through this. Aaron Judge is up to a 94. How about that, as he gets well-deserved fielding and reaction? Thank God. They had him out there like he was Marcell Ozuna or something. I get it. He dropped a ball in the World Series. He's not that bad defensively. Jose Ramirez, he's up to a 92. What else do we have here? Byron Buxton, he's up to a 91 overall. How about that, Buck? Man, has he been good this year. One few bright spot for the Twins. Ketel Marte actually did drop to a 91. Interesting. Cal got some arm accuracy and base running aggressiveness. He's gotten some steals, 14 on the year. Bobby Witt Jr. gains reaction. We'll just try and go through this as quick as possible. Shohei actually lost lots of pitching attributes there. Interesting. Logan Gilbert gets upgraded. Obviously, tough to see what happens pitch mix-wise. Acuna gets 10 speed. He's up to 70, blazing fast. Aroldis Chapman, well-deserved, 89. He's been so good for Boston this year. Tatis gets downgraded, but does gain some fielding, as does Will Smith. Skeensler goes down. Interesting. Hunter Brown is down. Alejandro Kirk, big defensive upgrade. Cody Bellinger, a plus 10 to fielding. Trey Turner, wow. Look at that. Plus 37 on fielding, 30 reaction, plus 6 speed, back to max. He did lose lots of hitting, though. That being said, he's a defensive darling. Plus 7 for Shea Langoliers, 23 fielding, 26 block, 11 speed, and a ton of power, up to 24 home runs on the year. Joe Ryan, Jacob deGrom, stay put at 87. Schwarber, why did he gain fielding? Man, that's strange. They must have forgot about him. 31 that's insane. Nico Horner gets more fielding. How about that? Edwin Diaz plus 2. J-Rod gets the jump up to Diamond. Well-deserved. Been playing very well for the Mariners as they've been surging. Currently leading in the American League West Division right now. Mason Miller, a Padre. Been playing well since going over to the Friars. Gunnar Henderson, cover boy, up to an 86. Harper gets downgraded, minus 26 clutch. We'll see if that changes in October. Lindor, minus 3. He loses a ton. Pete Alonso got his milestone card. Mets franchise leader in home runs gets downgraded. Mets have... I know it's ironic for a Twins fan to say some teams playing bad. The Mets are playing bad. They're looking tough right now. You got Tyler Glass now. New Diamonds, Nick Pivetta. He gets up there. That's cool. Cedon Rafaela, well-deserved. Plus 14 to fielding. He's Diamond. As is Bryce Terang. Also very well-deserved. Gets big power upgrades there. Well deserved, much needed. That's it for new diamonds. Just J-Rod, Terang, and Rafaela, it looks like. Frelick gets an upgrade. Jerry Perdomo gets a +2. Mason Wynn, look at that fielding upgrade for him. Potential Gold Glover this year at shortstop for the Cardinals. See what else happened. Carson Kelly gets a big upgrade. Just try and speed through this. Feel free and pause. Go to 0.5 speed as you wish. If you're watching on YouTube, not on Twitch, of course. We are live streaming twitch.tv/GomesDaLegend. Come hang out. Bunch of stuff happening. Bunch of upgrades. Laureano +4 to an 83. Typically, how STS deciphers the speed and the fielding upgrades, they look at Baseball Savant. They look at things like outs above average. They look at things like defensive runs saved, sprint speed. Brandon Woodruff, very happy to see +4, pitching really well for Milwaukee, coming back from those injuries, missing pretty much 2 years. But yeah, they pretty much just look at Baseball Savant and judge things based off that. Max Fried loses diamond. That's interesting. Drake Baldwin, big upgrade for him. William Contreras gains a lot of fielding. But yeah, Narvaez, look at +39. Ooh, so I do think for sure they kind of wait a long time for some of these fielding and speed upgrades because you kind of need a big sample size. You can't just look at, like one game and be like, oh, well, this guy sucks defensively, because there's a lot that can happen, you know what I mean? +50 break for Yuri Perez. Maybe they could have 2, not just 1 all year upgrades to fielding speed and pitch mixes. Maybe somewhere in the middle, but a lot of upgrades, a lot of downgrades here for sure. Like Isaac Collins, a +9 with the fielding that he got and the hitting stats. Oof, is that a big change for him? We'll kind of go to the end of the golds here. Like I said, a lot of players. They said this is the biggest update of the year in terms of roster updates. That is absolutely true. It seems like almost every player. Nick Kamakurt's a +8 for the Rookie of the Year in the American League. Seems like every player in Major League Baseball got touched in some way. That sounded kind of bad. That sounded like they got to reach out to HR. But yeah, a lot of guys getting upgrades. Roman Anthony, a +5 for him. New extension. He's going to be a Red Sox for quite some time. Not like he wasn't going to anyway. He doesn't have much choice. He doesn't reach free agency for 6 years. Salvi +5. Look at the fielding he gets there. And yeah, no speed upgrade for Stanton. Surprising there. A lot of stuff happening within the roster update. Feel free, check it out. More, some of the nitty-gritty stuff, kind of catching on the big changes that we saw there. Looking forward to what we have coming next. The 7th inning program. The XP Path, the Weekend Classic, is coming back next Friday the 22nd. I will not be here. Unfortunately, I'll be at a wedding in Milwaukee, which I'm going to go to American Family Field for the first time. Brewer fans, let me know. What do I have to do in Milwaukee? Where's the best spot to eat at American Family Miller Park? Come on, let's be serious. New programs on the 26th. New team affinity on the 29th. And the Shark Map on the 29th, too. I think they kind of missed Shark Week by about a month there, but you can never quite count out those sharks. Unless we're talking about the ones in San Jose. Thank you so much for watching this one. A lot of content today. Going to be honest, I would have wished it's not all collections. But there's also lots of good cards that you can get relatively easy. Santana in the mini seasons. Keishel in the new program. David Wright in the new Signature Series program. Oh, there's also a Babe Ruth. Oh. 99 Cougs. Holy shit. I did not see this. Thankfully, we didn't end the video. Max power, 116, 118. Contact against righties and lefties, 125 clutch. 64 speed for Babe. 75 fielding, 74 reaction. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm guessing the price might be a little high. 400,000 for Babe Ruth. Yeah, that's a good bet. Man, is that pretty good. No first base secondary, though. And the out-of-position Bible does not recommend playing outfielders at first base at all, no exception. So that's a bit of a stinker. But It's Babe Ruth. And honestly, the fielding is playable. Man, that's pretty good. Well, best card in Chase Pack. Who would have thunk it?